Hello, 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 ladies. I'm coming to you with a foundation review. It's the L'Oreal Infallible Long Wear Shaping Stick. This does come in 12 colors. It says it has sunscreen, SPF 27, but when I looked on the website, it did say 17, so I'm not sure if they've changed it since they started with it. I know when they first started, it had 8 shades. Now it's up to 12. I did get the color for 11 in chestnut, and it is the next to the darkest shade, so the shade range is not that broad, at least not for women of color. Also, it does shade that with the 12 shades, you have the ability to correct and conceal, highlight, contour with it. So for me, I probably could, because there is a shade darker than me. But if you are darker than me, you would not be able to. I am going to try this both out with a brush and with applying with a sponge. So I guess I'll stop talking and get right to it. First, I'm just going to apply a few generous swipes. When I first do put it on, it does look a little dark, but we're gonna see how this works out. So first I'm gonna go in with the brush and go in circle of motions. I did not color correct because it says that it's full, medium to full, so I want to see if it's one of those you can go to and just do it on one of my I don't want to wear makeup, but I need something just a little bit more than my skin type of days. So that's what we're going to do today. I actually do like the way this does apply. It is really, really pretty. Not sure if you can see, but this is with it and this is without it. I did prime my skin. I used the Rimmel Stay Matte and the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer. It does feel really light on my skin. If you look, you can see where it did cover, and that was just one layer. Now I'm going to see what it is like. You know what? I'm deciding not to use a sponge because I like the way it applies without the sponge. And I normally only apply liquids with sponges. So we're gonna keep going like this. Well, from what I can see right now, it does like totally show all of my pores. From far away, it does look okay, but close up, it shows all of them. So I'm not sure if that's because I am just having a bad day today or what, but I am going to try it again. I'm using a different type of primer. But yeah, I think this could be every day for me. Okay, so here's your finished look with the foundation. What I will say is that it did apply good. It did sink into my pores. So the next time that I do wear it, I'm going to try to use a pore minimizing primer. I have some running around to do. My daughter has orientation for summer camp. I have to go to church and some other things, so my night won't be over for a while. It is around 4 now, so I'll probably have it on for about 6 hours. I did my normal every day. I'm just not putting on a whole bunch. No foundation, just some eyeshadow. And no eyeshadow, just some mascara. So I'll take you guys along with me, and I'll check back in. And I'll say it still looks really, really good. Once again, you can see a few of my hyperpigmentation. But I didn't put on any concealer because I wanted to see how full coverage it exactly was. So it did do a good job for an everyday. I'm walking out of the door and I don't want to do a full face. It did really good for that. So I'll let you guys know how long it lasts on my
of the look in natural light outside in the car. It actually looks very, very good in natural light. I really, really liked it. Now here's a photo after I've been at the event for a few hours. So.
I'm shaking it, he's like Pablo, man. I'm shaking the city like crazy. How you moving, face like Pablo? I'm kicking the cake, so let's make it. I'm taking the game, the game's mine. Yeah, I witnessed the change, it's my time. Yeah, I'm new to the game, but y'all might wanna say you ain't rap, they like say the time. I can look at some of me, I'm too scared. Yeah, I'm looking at something like a true girl. A girl told me that a man acting dance like you possibly get down with the two.
Okay, so we are at 3 hours. I haven't blotted or anything like that, and this is what we're looking like. We are pretty oily people. Like, it is. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to be able to let this last until after service. I'm actually thinking I'm on my way home to actually take it off and go barefaced. I'm not sure yet, but yes. And again, you can see it's really oily. I'm going to try to blot it when I get home, and I'll let you guys see what it looks like with me blotting it and seeing if I can salvage it or not. So check back in a few, and it's 7:20 right now. So it's only been on my face for about 4 hours. Okay, so I'm back home, and right now it is, oh wait, wrong thing, sorry y'all. It is 7:52. So I've had this on now since 4 o'clock, and it's okay. I am oily around my nose, but I didn't powder like I normally do, and for it not to have come off my nose is like great, because normally everything, all makeup is off my nose within a couple hours. Besides Fenty, it stays on my nose, but everything else comes off. So this is okay with that. I don't like the fact that it did sit in some of my lines on my forehead, the ones that tell me I'm over 30-ish. Also, it did hit my smile line, but it held up really well because my daughter actually had a summer camp orientation, and we went to that, and it was hot in that gym, and we was wobbling and everything in there, like we was dancing. So it held up really, really well. I didn't blot, I didn't anything. So I am now going to blot with this paper towel. because it actually stayed it did not transfer on to anything, like nothing, not even down to my hand. And even now I'm actually having to press it to actually get some of it off. So yeah, but it's actually doing pretty well. I'm gonna scoot up a little bit to the camera so y'all can see. So this is what it looks like after me blotting. You can see now a little bit more through and see a little bit more of my hyperpigmentation and dark spots. But for me to just have put it on, and this little stuff under here is actually from where my mascara sweated, so that is not that. It's just I put eyeliner on and did 2 looks. So. But yeah, excuse them, a couple of little bad boys. But it actually held up pretty well, and around my lips I ate, so, and I didn't conceal there or anything, which I normally do. So it held up really, really well. I got a lot of compliments at the event. Even one of the girls who actually knows me was like, "Oh, your skin clearing up real good." And I was like, "No, it's foundation." And she was just like, "Oh, I didn't even know you had on any foundation." And I was like, "Yeah, I do." So I feel like this would be a good everyday we on our way to work type of foundation. And you can, it looks like you can blot it and get it to really go back. I am going to hit it with some powder real quick and see what that looks like, if it gets cakey or anything. And I'm just using my regular old elf powder that I normally use. Let's see how it looks once you try to re-hit it with some powder. Because you know, sometimes when you hit it with powder, it just does not, the powder picks up to those lovely patchy spots. So let's see if we can rejuvenate this stuff, guys. Let's see. It's not that bad. It's not. Here with a little finishing spray to lighten it up. Yeah, that one was a tad bit too close. But yeah. So I think I can go for a couple of more hours, y'all. So again, this is my 7:56. Basically 8 o'clock check-in. So I will see you guys in probably another couple of hours. Probably I'll be back like 10, 11-ish. See you in a bit. Okay, so I am back for my last check-in. I am actually braiding my hair, so that's what I was doing for a little while. Well, it is currently right now, it is, oops, phone on charger. It's 11:03, and I have now had this on for 6 hours. I would say it's not all that long wearing. Well, it's not good for oil control. It did stay on though. I've eaten a couple of times because I'm a nibbler, so it's like coming off there a little bit, but not that bad. I lost my lipstick earlier, wasn't putting it back on, but for the most part it's actually still on my face. It's not coming off. Even with like the oil that I have, it's nothing coming off. So I like the fact that it doesn't transfer, at least on me, because I have the issue with my foundation a lot. Is this one that I would use? Yes. If you have dry skin, I would say this is a winner. Probably could wear it with no primer. But for me, I think I'm gonna have to use the powder that I normally use and set my my primer and stuff like that. But I would say this gets a thumbs up from me. This is one that I'll probably use on my everyday. I'm on my way out the door in 10 minutes look. Because it gives me a very skin-like finish. And I'm going to, one more time, blot. And I am so sorry if you guys can hear my kids in the background. They're in the room next to me and they're talking. I normally record when they're not home, so yeah. So this is what it looks like after I blot. You can see that there are a little bit of lines, but I've had it on for a while, and plus I've been doing my hair and I put oil in my hair. So it's not that bad at all, and it is one that I would recommend. I just wish they would have a better shade range because 12 is not enough at all. And once I'm finished with my hair, I will also be coming back in my next video and letting you guys see it. So thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Mwah.